the trainer, baby. Yeah, I'm the coach, baby. Yeah, that's right. That's me.
For which team?
Ours. This would be my boss if he
showed up.
I am your boss.
Did his job.
Hey, has anyone told you that you don't have cojones?
Not lately. But
Don't listen to them.
On the pronunciation this time.
Thank you. I try. Hey, but those people are wrong because I got a crystal ball here, and he produces a crystal ball that proves they're wrong.
Oh God.
This guy.
What's he talking about?
Or in the background, I'm twirling hands up with like Carlisle in my hands, and we're twirling like shit.
Yeah, we are.
He leans in to your ears and says, "From now on, babe, I'm looking forward to aligning our work like two straight arrows. Whoosh."
Yep.
Exactly what's in there?
Oh, I think you know, babe. It's the good stuff. Though, personally, I would have subbed someone out. I think you know which one.
Oh, man.
What? What's going on? Am I not doing a good?
I like the video, though.
Glurk's standing next to me, right?
Yeah.
What's up?
Glurk, could you grab me a beer? Or no, make it something stronger. I don't care what.
I'm not your fucking waitress.
Well, he's not wrong.
I have to admit, Chicharito, he doesn't look like a waitress to me.
You do.
Right. I'm.
What are you talking about, babe? I'm the coach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Aren't you going to say something?
I was not going to keep this a secret anyway. That was never going to work.
I mean, there's no reason not to keep it a secret. Besides, I know what you want, and I'll make sure that you get what you want, my friend.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion for him. This I gotta see.
He's gonna give himself like a major advantage, you know.
That's fine. I just.
Oh.
Why
did you roll a 1d0?
1d0.
That was a very predictable result.
Very persuasive.
Yeah. He's rolling dice. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, damn, son.
Okay.
Resist the power of the dark side.
I guess we could.
He is not your father.
No, but he's offering me booty.
Have you seen how I operate? Have you seen my hot springs?
God, those glasses on it.
Baby, it's good.
Is this a drug deal?
We might be able to.
I'm pretty sure it is.
It's some kind of drug, Lurk. It's some kind of drug.
Well, I know the drug business. What? I don't know any of these phrases that are being used right now. Like, must be some really rare stuff.
I'm pretty sure we can come to a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Sure, babe. So, basically, we're like partners now. Cool.
Does this have to happen so openly, though?
Yeah, that's the best. It's fun.
Do I notice this happening?
Oh, by the way, well, I mean, you see them talking.
I have passive something. I have something that's passive.
You're twirling a dwarf.
You have a passive inside.
I'm twirling a dwarf. I am all a pawns. I can see. I am in enlightened state right now.
By the way, as he swirls me, I had like reached down and grabbed a drink from somebody's hands as I'm twirling.
It's like a waiter going past with a tray of beers.
No, it's just somebody like mid-drink. I just grab it out of their hands.
Oh, great! Wow, have you seen the guys? Have you seen what they're doing? I say to the coach.
Like,
and
I mean, they're not girls, so whatever.
I really, really want to get away from this conversation.
and walk away.
So, babe, I gotta go. But I just wanted to give the regards of your friend Lester to you before I went. See you later.
Brilliant.
Who's Lester?
He's a dark elf.
A former colleague.
Dark elf.
He doesn't seem too fun.
You're
Where are you going?
So, it's gone. It's gone.
Oh, dear. Exit stage left.
Yeah. So the party is basically crazy, and you guys, at least two of you, get incredibly. I guess Siegfried and Glurk don't, but I mean it's a busy
We
party.
get drunk for the both of them.
I might get started after that, though. I was planning on keeping my cool, but this has me a little rattled.
That's cool. And I guess Glurk is just trying to keep a, steady head on his shoulders, or
doing security, looking at
Good for
people
you.
menacingly.
I think that for Glurk it's a very stressful evening because there's just a lot going on, and it's hard to keep track of everything.
It's more annoying.
Yeah.
Like starting with that dick who was talking about drugs and going on from there, it just gets more annoying.
Well, that might actually have been the high point of the annoying, though. But sure.
I mean, it was pretty annoying.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I'm so glad Glurk is like the one character who would not have a clue what was going on just now. It's perfect.
Oh, I know what was going on. You're dealing drugs.
You drug dealing bastard.
If you wanna shift those drugs, I know a guy.
Keep it in mind.
He's called Slackface Shane.
Slackfish Shane.
Yeah.
Can't get him any more trustworthy than that.
No.
And you know what they say?
Let me know.
No, Albert.
By its cover.
Yeah, but that's the point. Slackface doesn't have a cover anymore. It's just slag.
Slack.
Slag.
Yeah.
Moving
He
on.
has like half a brain left.
Anyway, guys, I propose we kind of skip through the rest of the celebrations. It's fun. The players go crazy. You guys go crazy. At least some of you do. And the fans are excited about what's going on.
The word you wanted to use is elated.
Yes, they are elated.
We put on a hell of a show.
Oh, yeah. You and me, bro. Totally.
I'm impressed.
I feel like we really bonded.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Sigrid says at some point, "You guys are amazing, with the dwarf throwing. I think we should take that outside."
Why would you take it outside?
I mean, everyone outside wants to see this as well.
Yeah. This is a one-time thing. This will never work again.
I am highly suggestible. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, cool.
All right, I need some persuasion on me, Allard, because I don't know how this is gonna end.
I'm just cheering on this idea already.
Let's see.
I might actually get really injured this time.
Oh my god. This is very convincing. It's very convincing.
Totally persuaded.
In fact, the entire team is like, "Yeah, let's do this." Terrain is like, "We should play an entire game with him as the ball." I mean, it makes sense.
Yes.
He's a priest of Nuffle.
Yes, let's do this.
Okay, this has to be when the Cabal Vision camera shows up, right?
Right.
Do it.
I mean, this is going to be ridiculous.
Yes, exactly.
So I suppose that about 8 or 9 players who are crazy enough to do this, and Alexei and Carlisle all go to the field and
I'll follow. Seeing as they're going outside, I'll follow them out and leave.
Well, you become witness of an interesting game of Blood Bowl.
Brilliant.
The cameras are there though, right? I mean, they have to be there.
Yeah, sure. I mean, there's a few snotlings who are just trying to film things.
They're gonna get to show their freaking lives.
So do we want to see how embarrassing this gets?
You know, I think it's most fun. We can do it either two ways. We can just leave it to the imagination of the viewers, or I'm okay with basically Brian and me kind of just telling us what happens. That's fine with me too.
We're telling the story.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So Carrie basically bunches up Brian back into a ball. And Carrie says, "Go long." And Alexis says, "All right." And Alexis starts limping over the field. Throw it! I'm open!
It's like, longer!
I'm open! And then Carrie basically froze the dwarf, and he's just basically like swirling and flying. And I'm open. I'm about to catch him, and then freaking Count Nibley tackles me, cracking me to the floor, basically making sure that our ball actually eventually gets caught by Eileen. Who's like, all right, I got. Oh wait, he actually threw a dwarf and he like basically crashes into Eileen.
And I'm just like, hands.
But Eileen being Eileen, she basically just recovers quickly and she just basically like pushes him off. It's like you're not a ball, and she walks off.
Like I sit up completely dejected. Like I'm having this like crisis, this moment of crisis. Where I'm like, wait, I'm not a ball. Single tear rolls down my cheek.
All right, Alexis on the floor like, Nibley, what the hell? And Nibley goes, I was caught up in the moment. Oh, dude. I pushed the vampire off before he gets any ideas.
1 tackle, 2 tackles.
3 tackles, all day I tackle.
All right, wonderful. So you guys have a crazy night like that. I think that considering all this going on, is Siegfried going to go home first?
Given his penchant for social activities, probably, yeah. Surprisingly, this night of drinking went better than the last one.
Yeah, it did. True.
Yeah. It got pretty crazy, but at least no one ended up in a temple.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about that.
I mean, it wouldn't be unusual for me to end up in a temple.
Actually, well, in your own temple. I mean, that helps.
I would love to be back in that place, putting makeup on horses.
Maybe this time you'll bring back a hat for me.
All right. So, Siegfried heads back home, and when he gets to his house, he finds that there is a young woman waiting in front of the door.
And his natural response is, "This is probably not my house, because there would never be a woman."
No, I'm just thinking the coach works fast. Okay. So, completely basing myself off of that assumption, I just go, okay, this is cool. Hello.
She's a pretty woman. She says, I knocked before and there was a young boy. I gave him some money and said that you probably would prefer it if he stayed the night at the inn.
Awesome. I open the door and gesture.
I mourn the loss of your apprentice.
Oh man, this is
This kid is so dead. It's like
bad.
strung up and like flayed somewhere on the wall.
Let me go ahead. Do you mind if I roll an insight with disadvantage for this?
Sure.
Major disadvantage.
I'm so glad I left him.
Yep.
You didn't need any disadvantage.
So
I
open the door.
you can see a lot of her legs, and you can see some breasts. So, yeah,
You got all the bases covered.
this is good.
I'm
This is good.
bought.
Well, I mean, what happens is probably quite to be expected. You have a
You don't need to tell that story.
Yeah, tussling in the bed.
I'm not killed by an assassin? Woo!
No, you're
And
not killed by an
Count Nibs tackles you halfway through.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I just got caught up in the moment.
Oh, that's really good.
Twice I've shown up in the wrong time.
2 times now. When the 3rd time comes, I will be there.
Yes. No, but sadly, no, that doesn't happen. You have a night of excitement, and after a while, the whore who is there falls asleep. And
Working girl art.
Yeah, she prefers professional.
Yes, you're
Yes.
right. The working girl falls asleep, and as you lay there, I don't know how Siegfried feels about all of this.
Well, pretty fucking pleased, I guess. He's a pretty shallow guy.
Yeah,
He probably
I mean, you
didn't
feel
ask her
good.
name or anything.
No, probably not. You see your drawer where you keep your piece of flesh that you cut off, and you see that it's kind of moving.
Oh,
Moving.
right.
Ooh, the
Chaos
cornflake
flesh,
carving. Yeah. All right. I immediately go over and see what's going on. I mean, it's still alive. This chaos flesh. I forget about the woman in my bed and I'm immediately intrigued.
Lick it.
So, it's just lying there on a shelf, I guess. So it's moving
Well,
around.
I guess it's in a drawer, and
Yeah.
when you open the drawer, you look inside and you see where there should be, the skin. There's actually a page, and there's symbols on the page, and as you look at the symbols, they seem to change as you look at them.
Okay, I do my best to memorize all that I'm observing. Take in this force of chaos.
I am a page, here is a book. I am a page, here is a book. You hear something soft. It's hard to follow. I am a page, there is a book. I am a page, there is a book.
Thortar, are you getting this? I say.
Tortar says, I cannot hear anything.
Oh. Never mind. So I grabbed
What are you
some-
hearing?
Nothing. I thought she was snoring. I grabbed some parchment and my quill and try and copy the sigils as they appear and disappear.
Well, roll an Arcana check.
Yes, this I can do.
It's too hard, basically. Okay. And as you're trying, you hear this strange whispering again. There is one story being told, but there is another. There's one story being told, there is another.
Okay, I'm a page, there is a book. There is one story being told, there is another. Nice. Okay. The Chaos Gods are speaking to me. It's finally happening.
Well, you're basically all of this takes quite a while, and after a while, you feel that you're getting very tired.
I want to learn all I can from this, so I'll do the best I can. I mean, I'm not sure whether this is a one-time event or whether I can speak to this piece of
make
chaos
a Constitution
flesh. Then.
saving throw.
Yes, this I can do. Well, kind of.
No. Not bad.
It's fine. Okay. You stay up quite a while, and you make the best that you can do. I guess you spent quite a few hours trying to copy it. You can make another Arcana check. All right. You think you've written down most of it, but it's hard to make sense of it because it keeps changing and you're not entirely sure how to interpret it. So you've written it down best you can, but you think it'll take some research to make sense of everything you've written down.
That's fine. I love research. I've got so much to work with now. Oh, God. Oh, there's a woman in my bed. This night is awesome.
That's great.
I got laid and chaos gods are speaking to me. I'm so happy right now.
How fun. So nice. So I imagined after a while Siegfried goes back to bed.
Yes.
All right.
That was great.
I'm going to roll a die to see who I'm going to go with next. Ooh. Because you guys are all doing crazy stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Carlisle, we'll go with you next.
Oh boy.
You guys have been at it for a long time, and I kind of imagine that at some
He finds
point...
himself like in a basket with other bowls.
You wake up in a gym locker.
I just like wake up in this pile of balls and be like, I love balls.
And you say that, and a guy next to you goes,
Yeah, you see the guy who loved balls before is next to you in the same basket. He looks at you and says, "You've got a problem."
My counselor tells me the same thing.
oh, wow.
All right, but I mean, if you want to end up in a basket of balls, I think that's imaginable. But I think it's more likely that you guys, at a certain point, you're just completely and totally wasted and so tired that you decide to go home to your respective homes.
Yeah, that's fine too. I will make a pile of balls in my house.
I mean, maybe there already is. I mean, you are...
There probably is. I mean, I'm kind of a fanatic, so...
Yeah, so I imagine your house is... There is a temple of Nuffle in Risted, obviously, and I kind of imagine that your house is kind of built or part of the temple. Kind of like the personal quarters there.
Yeah.
And you get there, and the temple is, in good enough condition. You have people, fans of Blood Bowl, who come around to clean the temple for you, which is quite nice. So that temple is always in a good state.
Yeah, and I imagine I have like a lot of like signed memorabilia around my own quarters and stuff like that, just from, because I would get to know the players and stuff like that, just being a cleric of Nuffle and all.
Yeah.
So
probably a lot of the players came up to you as well to have a talk while you were a little bit more sober than you were at the end of the party, and you'll probably have more chance to talk to them later.
Yeah, I'll not bless them and whatever.
Yeah, you're like, okay, fine, let's drink.
Yeah, I'm like, here's some holy water. Go kill something.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. So I think that considering you had a lot to drink, you probably get to sleeping quite early once you get back.
Yeah, just kind of like stumble in and just...
Yeah, exactly. And once you're in bed, your mind wanders. And what kind of crazy dreams would Carl have usually?
Well, considering he was just the ball for like that amount of time, he pictures himself as the actual ball in an actual game of Blood Bowl, just being thrown around the pitch as like bodies are being dismembered around him. And someone gets a touchdown and just spikes him into the ground. He just kind of like bounces, and it's just the greatest day of his entire life.
Okay, so at a certain point, one of the players, which is a beastman, picks you up and throws you, and you're thrown and you fly through the air, and it's wonderful. And all of a sudden, you land, and when you land, you don't land on the Blood Bowl pitch. You fall somewhere on grass, but everywhere around you it's dark. There's darkness, and you look up, and there's clouds, and there's only a few stars which dimly shine through the clouds. And the ground you're sitting on is moist, and it's not comfortable.
Ew, ew, ew. And I stand up. I look around. Is there any, like, do I see anything around, or is it just open space?
I mean, no. There's a forest around you. It's very hard to see. You can only see a few feet in the distance, but you can see several very large, massive trees, maybe oak trees. It's hard to tell. And there's a lake, and you can see that some of the little light that does come in kind of just hits the lake and shines off it. The lake surface seems pristine, entirely undisturbed by the wind.
Okay, then I'm going to walk towards the lake because that's where the most light is, so it makes the most sense to go that direction.
All right. Well, you walk towards it, and as you do, you get more and more the feeling that there's something very, very wrong with this place.
Am I in my regular like robes and stuff, or my
Yes.
chainmail and stuff, or am I just in like sleep clothes right now?
You're in your robes.
Okay, so like in my normal armor and that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just kind of like just put my hand on my hammer, just kind of still walking towards the lake, just kind of on alert.
Well, you're looking around and kind of on alert, and you kind of feel your heart beating faster and faster as you get close to the lake. And at a certain point, there is this strange feeling as you feel as though a hand reaches up into your body, grips your stomach, and pulls it down through your body.
My stomach.
Yeah, your stomach. That's what it feels like.
It does what it feels like, but I don't see anything.
No, you look down and you don't see anything, but it's just...
Does it hurt, or is it just like feel cold and icy?
It hurts, and it's just like... it makes you want to throw up, basically.
So my first instinct is to think that it's like the beer interacting and giving me like the stomach cramps and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I know I feel uneasy, so I just kind of back up from the lake. Does it feeling dissipate at all, or is it still there?
Well, it kind of happens very quickly. When you step back, you notice that suddenly light falls on you, a lot of it. And I imagine you probably look up.
Yeah, I'm like, oh god, aliens.
Well, you look up and you see a head, a horned head, and you clearly recognize this to be Nuffle. And he looks at you with two burning eyes.
I let go of the hammer immediately. I'm just like, okay, this is happening.
And first you think Nuffle is looking at you very intently, but then you think that perhaps he's looking more at your feet.
So then I just look down.
As you look down, you see that there's another head, another massive head, and you're standing on its mouth. It's a red demonic head, huge. And before you can do anything else, the demonic head opens its mouth and you fall into the darkness.
Alright YouTube, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, remember to leave it a thumbs up at the bottom. And of course, if you'd like to see more videos, do check out the channel and hit subscribe on your top right.